Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to break down the last 29 trades I've made on a trading plan that I'm trying out for a small account challenge. I'm trying to grow a small account because I think that would be more interesting to you. More likely than not, you probably have a smaller account. And I'm seeing a lot of the challenges with small accounts. It can be very emotional either way. If you're losing small amounts, it can have a lot of emotion to it. I find with larger accounts, it can be a lot easier because there's a little more leeway there and there's a little more room, to kind of take some losses, and it seems like there's not as much stress. And plus, you are making a lot more on every trade. So I'm definitely seeing the challenge with small accounts. So I wanted to break down the 29 trades I've done, analyze them, show you kind of the trading plan and how you should be analyzing your trades and looking for ways to increase profit factor, to increase win rate, and everything like that. So the strategy I'll show you in a minute, but basically here, obviously I've been profitable since October 20th. I began this. It's 29 trades. So 612, and I think that's a little lower because the commission's in there. A cumulative net return is 575. It has a profit factor of 2.5. So 2.5 to 1. So it means that on every trade I'm taking, I'm on average, I'm making double or more on the winners, which is great. That's what you want. It's a 51% win rate. So I wish that was a little bit higher. 51 is still really good, but obviously, you see on the line chart, you started out just crushing it. I think I went like 6 green days in a row. You can check that video here, and I was just like, have you ever gone, 4 or 5 trades in a row, and you're just like, I'm on top of the world, straight euphoria, feeling like, you got it all figured out, you know exactly what to do, and you're just feeling good in every single trade you take, you got confidence, and then you start to lose, 6 trades in a row or 4 trades in a row, and you're like, I don't know what to do anymore, I lost my mojo, I can't do it, I don't understand, and every time you go into a trade, you're like, I don't know if this is going to work out. If you're chuckling to yourself, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And trust me, everyone goes through it. So, a way to get past that is to fully analyze the trades that you're doing, go through them at the end of the day or just after trading them, and really look, okay, did I follow the trading plan? And I would say the key is to have a very simple trading plan. And mine I really like is just when the 9 and the 15 EMA exponential moving averages cross on the 1 minute chart. I like that if we're talking about day trade. So I like when they cross over on the 9 and the 15 cross, and either it's going up or down. And when that happens, try to get in, and when it rotates back over, I just get out. So when you're in this red zone here and you're not feeling too good, it's hard to stick to it. Maybe you've been like, oh, this trading plan doesn't work. I'm gonna go on to the next one, and then I'm gonna do the next one, and then this one doesn't work, and that one doesn't work, and that's why you're not finding consistency, because every single trading plan is going to have moments when you lose, even if you're winning 90% of your trades, which I believe is crazy. But if say you were doing that, 10% of your trades would have to lose. So there's no one out there who's making 100% of their trades. So losing is a part of it. So you have to have that mental mindset of, okay, this is part of it. And then, you start to go back up and you're feeling great. And you're like, okay, good, I'm going back. And then now recently I'm starting to come back down. So I'm in that mode of like, okay, stick to the training plan. So I figured it's good to review it. So on the dashboard here, this is TraderSync, by the way. It's a pretty good program for me to analyze everything and kind of look at different trading plans and stuff like that. So every trade here is something to do with this new trading plan of the 9 and 15 cross on the SPY. I'm just trading the SPY. I'm just trading contracts just to see options contracts. So I've made 575 over 29 trades. That's great. I'm profitable. Good, right? Winning 51% of them. I want to get that more up to 60. I was 60 last week or on Monday, 60%. So I've had a couple losses, so it affects the percentage, obviously. But if I'm winning at least half of my trades, then I'm happy about that. And I want to get the profit factor up to 3. So what's something that we can do, right? This was a good trade that I had. And so if we analyze this trade and we go back and we look, after I've been doing this now for 29 trades, and I can see, okay, this is a profitable trading plan. This can work. Now, how can I hone this in to make it a little bit better, right? And now this is a decent example to show you. See, I bought here, right? So the plan is kind of like 9 and 15 cross, nice push of volume, and then I wait for a cool down, and then I'm trying to get in on the 9 and the 15. Okay, that's great, and it continues, and then I get out when the 9 and the 15 cross. You can see here I sold. Now, how can I up that profit factor? Well, when the 9 and the 15 cross with a good push of volume, I should just enter right away, right? Because if I get into the 9 and the 15 and my entry is now all the way down here, well, when I have, first off, I'm now profitable all the way up here, so I've been able to capture this profit. And then when it starts to wave here, because it inevitably will, the stocks just don't go completely straight up like crazy, right? It inevitably will cool down. During this cool down, I can relax because I know that I entered down here and I'm profitable, so I can let this shake out. Now, if it ends up coming back down and it breaks out, whatever, I get out and I'm actually still profitable. If I enter here and it ends up popping and dropping right away, then I get out and it's going to be a smaller loss because I got in sooner and I know right away, okay, this trade's not working, right? So these are ways that you can analyze and go back and look at your trades and say, okay, I know that this is profitable. I know that I'm actually making some money here. Now, how can I up the profit factor and how can I up the winning rate? So this is something that I'm going to analyze going forward. And now I can take trades that I do going forward and catalog those and see, okay, over the next 25, 30 trades, how did I do on that? And if I know that the profit factor is higher, the win rate's higher, and I'm actually making more money, then that's the trading plan that I want to go forward with. So the video is going for long enough now, but I hope this kind of shows you the true way to actually, start to become consistent is go through those losers and stick to a trading plan and stay with it. Don't go 6 losses in a row and go, this thing's not working, I'm moving on to something else. And then that one's not working, I'm moving on to something else. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay positive about it when you are red. And understand that half of the trades are going to lose. So if I'm winning half lose. If I'm going 60%, 40% are going to lose. That's part of the trading game. And start to focus on honing in on how you can become a better trader. I hope that helps give some insight into what I'm doing. Small accounts are tough, so I'm hoping that I can grow the account from here. Thanks for sticking around to this one, and I'll check you on the next one.